In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the difference between approval seeking and value giving mentality. Now, this idea, I came across with it a long time ago when I was doing public speaking, when I was learning, practicing and teaching public speaking, where a lot of my students, they were facing the fears of public speaking, all right? And the difference, what made the difference between them having that anxiety and not having that anxiety was exactly this: approval seeking and value giving mentality. Now, I argue, and most of you probably would agree with me, and most of the experts would probably tell me that when you come from a mindset of approval seeking, let's say when you're talking, networking with someone, and you want them to like you, please like me, please say yes to what I'm saying, please agree or accept with me. When you're trying to seek approval with what you're saying, your networking, your communication is not going to be that effective. Now, this is something I personally find challenging for myself as well. Like when I'm filming this video, I have this idea that, one of my mentors is going to watch it, or you guys would watch it, and someone who's super smart, super knows everything about this topic would watch it, and let's say he'll find some mistakes that I'm saying, right? But the second approach, I would, and I always recommend it to my students in public speaking, to go with the second approach, which is value-giving approach. Rather than focusing, let's say if you're a student and you have to do a presentation, right? Rather than being focused on approval seeking, let's say I'm doing this presentation and whether my professor is going to like it or not, or you're doing a presentation at work, right? Whether your colleagues or your boss is going to like the way you present the presentation, rather than focusing on that, if you want to be successful in your speaking game, let's say even in your YouTube game, what you can do is focus on value-giving mentality. Now, what is value-giving mentality? The easiest way to explain this is, let's take an example of YouTube video, right? You are making a YouTube video, you're trying to share your message with the world. Now, what most of the beginners, including me, because I'm a beginner in YouTube, I'm not like super YouTube star, I don't know how to do videos super like perfectly, and I don't have a big following base. What my initial mistake was, and what I'm working on right now, is that I'm focusing on people that are already smart, that I know, that are higher level than I am on YouTube, right? I'm comparing myself to YouTube celebrities, YouTube mentors like London Real. Brian Rose is going to watch this video, and what is he going to say? Is he going to like my video or not? Or even like people on my level who have just started, am I going to make it good enough for them to like it? No. If I want to change my, let's say, speaking, my influence, my communication to other people, I believe it's going to be way better if I focus on value giving. Right now, what is value giving? It's basically like this: you focus on one person that needs your advice more. And I believe everyone has this person in their life that you've been teaching. Let's say it can be your children, it can be someone younger than you, it can be someone you gave advice and found value in your advice, and someone that really needs your advice. Maybe you have something valuable to say in any topic, and if you just shift this in your mind, that instead of focusing on your mentors or people on your level, that thinking that they're going to watch this video, they're going to judge me, focus on someone who is, let's say, who needs this advice most, whose life might be changed, might be depending on this video, who is inspired or motivated in this video. Focus on that person that needs your advice, that you've motivated and taught, and think about that, let's say, dedicated follower, that person who needs your advice and who's following you, and that one person only who may be listening to you and taking notes or getting that advice or be inspired by your speech, right? That's someone you may be influencing, that someone you can teach. So if you change that mindset, that instead of I'm seeking value, I want people to like me that are watching right now, I'm shifting this idea right now, even now I'm trying to do that, shifting from that, and I'm focusing on people that actually would find this message valuable. I'm shifting my focus to that person that I may be able to teach. Now, if you, whoever you are listening, If you are trying to communicate better, like get rid of your mentality, like approval seeking mentality. Let's say you are trying to do a presentation and you want people to like you. You're trying to influence a group of people, you're trying to speak in front of a group of people and you want people to like you. Instead of that, try to change your message to, I'm trying to give value to you guys. I'm trying to help someone, change someone's life, have an impact in the world. So yeah, if you just shift it from people that are higher than you, people that are on your level, and change it to a person who would find your message valuable and who really needs your message. That would be called the value giving mentality. Now, I believe, and I'm going to try it and work it out and see how it happens, that from now on I'm going to focus on people who need my advice. I'm not going to think about, let's say, Brian Rose as my mentor on YouTube filming, or other YouTube celebrities that might be watching it, which they're likely not, or people on my level who are starting this, who are doing videos with me at the same time, and instead of like having a competing mentality, I would rather have value-giving mentality, that the person who's watching this video might find it useful and use it, apply it, and get value out of it. You can do it in anything, in your work. Let's say I'm not doing my best at work to please my boss. I'm doing my best at work to help people, that my work may bring value to my organization or people's life, and etc. This is it for now. I hope you like this video. Comment below what you think, what are your thoughts on this topic, and see you in our next videos. Cheers.